Hello, I'm Fast Lawyer. Today we're going to do a Let's Play and very early impressions for Security Control VR, a game that was released in early access on the Steam store September 20th, 2024. It normally retails for $10. It's on a release sale 15% off, and I received a free Steam key through the Steam Creator Connect program to review this game, and I'm testing it out on the Meta Quest 3 using link cable, and you do have smoother snap turning, and as well as speed of turn. You can crouch toggle on or off. You can calibrate height, reset height, inventory height. So volume, you can test your mic. This does both VR and non-VR as well, so you can play with your non-VR friends. Now you can play online multiplayer, but we're going to play offline single player. So just FYI, there are upgrades you can get along the way, but we need to win one more time in order to buy another upgrade, as well as you can change some characters, and I unlocked this guy, the employee. So we're using the employee. And let's go ahead and let's just view our job offers. And we're going to go for one of the easy ones. I guess the Pacific, yeah, that one. Accept offer, and we're going to use last apps. And let's start. So this game is a little bit difficult to describe. Obviously, it's online multiplayer focused for co-op. I guess it's a little like Phasmophobia if I had to compare it to another game. But basically, you avoid the security guard, and you have some tasks along the way that you need to do. I don't think that we have to task yet. Yeah, we don't have. Okay, we do have a task now. It says you need to beat the high score. Uh-oh. So you don't want that to happen right away. And let's turn off the light. So you can turn off the light, and then we'll watch the security guard just go on by. But let's read our messages here. It says you need to beat the high score in the shooting range game. You only need 7. So that's a little mini game that we'll do. You need to beat the high score in the basketball game. Okay, so the shooting range, basketball game. Let's annoy them. Pull the fire alarm. Okay, we can do that. Who is a security guard tonight? Please take a photo of them. Oh, interesting. Okay. So we could have done that one. Let's go ahead and turn on the light again. We'll have to remember that we need to take a photo, which here's the camera app. So once we'll see them, we're going to have to mess with them. But let's go ahead and let's see. Can we find... Oh, didn't they say something about what was it? 7. Okay, so we need to get 7. Actually, I don't know if this is the one. I'm starting to think this is not the one where you get 7. It doesn't look like it, right? Yeah, I don't think that's the one. I think we're wasting our time doing that. So this is the default speed. Now you can run, but it does, the problem with running is that you have limited stamina. You want to save it when the bodyguard is near, so you don't really want to run all over the place. But we can eat stuff to supply your stamina. And yeah, this mall is pretty big. There's the arcade zone. I would imagine that's where we get our score. There's a banana peel. Now, I thought for sure there was going to be... So we put our banana peel there. That's for the guard. If we can trip up the guard. And what we look for is, let's turn off the light. Okay. I think this is what they mean by 7 here. Man, it's hard to see. And these baskets are not easy to make. One. We made one so far. I'm doing terrible. I'm just like hitting the rim. It doesn't help that I'm playing seated. So I'm going to drop the banana. Okay, the enemy AI is not very good, obviously. So we're going to keep running. And I think we might have tricked them already. But yeah, I was having trouble. Obviously, I'm playing seated and my space is kind of limited. So, but I'll try to do better. Okay, there we go. Trying to get my stamina back up, and we can do this again. We can try to get that high score. Now, what you're trying to do besides... Let's try to take his photo. I think we got credit for that. I'm not 100% sure. So let's look at our messages. Yes, we got credit for that. Even though he was pretty far away, we still got credit. So we can go away from the messages. He's not really giving me a chance to get that basketball thing though. He might have left. Hopefully he left. So we're gonna have to just try this again. I have no idea how we start the machine. We have to start the machine apparently. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is getting annoying. My lack of skill. Oh no, I'm doing terrible. Uh-oh. Better get out of here. Better get out of there. I was doing terrible. So I think I lost him already. And I just need to eat whatever. Let's turn off the light here. No, there's lots of food. Like, we don't really need to worry about food. It's almost too easy to ditch him, right? All right, let's keep going then. If my basketball were any better, we would have finished that quest already. But we keep failing because my basketball skills are terrible. So let's start this up again. How do we start it up though? Uh-oh. I hear him. I think we're good. I think we fell on the banana peel that I put here. So far, so good. So, uh-oh. Yeah, this is it's hard to play basketball when you keep getting interrupted. And then we run, we get out of there, and I don't think he's going to catch up to us. So we can get some more stamina here. But you can see it's just a cat and mouse game, and for whatever reason, this guard keeps going back over here. We definitely don't want to be in the area. I don't know if there's anything else we can do. We can try looking for the other, something about a shooting gallery. So we just got to find the shooting gallery. It's probably here, right? I would imagine it's in the sports section. That would make sense, right? But no, that wouldn't make sense because we've already been here. I don't know where the shooting gallery is. I don't really like the visuals. This reminds me of those Humble Bundle. And obviously, he's not the smartest AI. You just saw him. We were looking right at him, and he just didn't notice us. But the one thing we're trying to find is the shooting gallery, because that's what we could do besides doing the basketball. It might be on the second floor. I don't know if there is only one floor or more than. But we're gonna do this right here. Crap. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, we got it. So we got those two, and now we could pull the fire alarm and get the high score in the shooting range. So we're going to turn this off. Hopefully he doesn't follow us here. This might be a dangerous spot to be in. We probably don't want to be here. This seems like a dead end. I don't know where the shooting range is. Security. But we definitely want to pull the fire alarm. And then we want to find the exit. So the way you find the exit, you have to find the exit card first, which we haven't found. And then we can... But for right now, we're looking for the fire alarm. We're not looking for the exits. I don't know where the fire alarm is. It might be at the security guard. So we definitely don't want to go there because he's coming. I think he's coming. Is he coming or is he going? So we got to be careful here because I don't know if he's coming. No, he's not coming here. Keep in mind, he changes directions. So just because we saw him going one way doesn't mean he's going to keep going that way. He might change his mind. Let me look through. Oh, there's a fire alarm right here. So now I don't know where the shooting range is. But we might not need to find the shooting range. We might just try to find the exits, which we use an app here. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So here's the app. So this is like a little radar that tells you where... I think we're going the right direction. Nope. So I don't know if it's here. So I didn't really hear it get stronger. So the one thing about the security card is that it can be very difficult to find. And I can't really tell if this is getting stronger or weaker. Oh, this is like a jail. Yeah, I can't tell if the signal is getting stronger or weaker. It seems to be pretty neutral over a large area, which is not good. And I think this is where you exit. So this is how we escape. Now we just need to find the card. But as you can see, I can't really tell if I'm getting closer. I can tell when I'm getting farther, like when I'm up completely in the wrong area. But the area where it's beeping is pretty large. So it's not there. There's a safe here, but I don't know that I can find the little card. The little card's going to be hard to find. I have found it previously. I played this game twice before recording here, but this was the hardest part for me. I think I just got lucky the one time I found the card, but the other time I looked everywhere where it was beeping. I just couldn't find it. I'm gonna do a little bit more searching, but I don't want to spend the whole video looking for a little card when it's not really giving me an indication that I'm getting closer or farther away. And it's obviously it's so dark. It could be in plain sight, and I couldn't find it. But keep in mind, it doesn't have to be in plain sight. It can be hidden in a drawer. It could be like under here somewhere. There's a ton of hiding places where it could possibly be. So if I had to guess, it's in the sporting store. If I had to guess, this is where I guess it would be. But like, is it like under a cap? I mean, it's possible. Is it like? I mean, there's a million hiding places for this thing. So you see why it's so difficult to find. But this is an easier level, so the security guard is not as bad to evade and get around. So keep that in mind. I think the thing about this game is I think the gameplay is okay. It's not original. Like I honestly think Phasmophobia was one of the first games of this type, and it was so good and so much better than a lot of games that have come after it. But just this has like a very generic art style. That's a big negative. There are some new ideas here, so I don't want to completely say it's a Phasmophobia ripoff because there's some interesting gameplay here, like having to play basketball. I haven't found the shooting range, but if I did, shooting at the shooting range sounds like an interesting idea. But I'm not a big fan of how this detects the card. Like it is pretty difficult to find, and I honestly think it could be almost anywhere. Or maybe I'm just blind. Maybe you guys have seen it, and I've just missed it, and it's pretty obvious. But I wish the beeping were better because the beeping area is very large. As you can tell, it beeps the same over a very large area. And I don't know how I'm gonna find this thing in the dark. Um, if I almost think that the card would be here in this vehicle, and like maybe we have to open the trunk or something. I don't know. King. But if it is in the vehicle, I don't know how to access it. So I'm pretty lost. No, no, it's definitely over here somewhere. Yeah, no, it's definitely somewhere in this area, and I've searched all around it. I just can't find the blue card. Which like I said, it could be anywhere. It could be like under these gloves. It could be under here. I mean, there's a million hiding spots for this thing. I just don't know where it could be. If I was a card, where would I hide? I don't know if you can search here or here. Wow, I don't know. I don't know where it could be. Like, I think I've looked everywhere. I mean, but we know from the sound that it's somewhere. But I can't find it. And it doesn't do like extra beeps anywhere. So it's been the same sound all in this area. I think I'm going to end the video here. My initial impressions, this is not a bad game. It's all right for what it is. It's kind of budget priced. But obviously, don't expect Phasmophobia. If you expect Phasmophobia, I think you'll be very disappointed because this doesn't have the depth or the quality of a Phasmophobia. I think this would be more fun with a group of friends, obviously at a higher difficulty. This difficulty is probably too low, but I think it's perfect for single player because if I had a security guard on me right now, it would be pretty difficult to find this card, almost impossible. Even without the security guard, I'm having trouble finding this card. So you definitely want a group of friends to help you find this because it can be difficult to find this card, and you probably want the friends to distract the security guard at the higher difficulty levels while you're trying to search. So I think solo a higher difficulty would probably be impossible. And I hate to think that maybe the security card is right there, and then I would have to figure out how to open it. So I think I'm going to end the video here, which is sad because I really want to exit this game because I completed 3 tasks. The only one I didn't do was a shooting range, just because I haven't found the shooting range. But yeah, it kind of sucks that we're not able to exit because I've completed several tasks and I want to get credit for the gameplay. But if you don't exit, you don't get any credit. So, and I'm afraid that probably if I had to guess, I would say the card is probably in that safe over there, and I don't know how to open it. No idea. Let me just see. No, it won't open. No, you need like a key or something. Which sucks. Yeah. So anyways, I'm Fast Lawyers. This has been my Let's Play. Early impressions. I'm not going to score this game because I don't think I've played enough to give it an honest score, but I'm going to give it a tentative thumbs up. Like I said, I think there's much better games like this, like Phasmophobia, and Phasmophobia has VR. But if you're looking for a budget title or something that's a little bit different, maybe this is more fun with a group of friends. So I'm going to give this a very, very, very tentative thumbs up, but think of it more like a sideways thumbs. I'm like I said, I'm not going to rate it. I'm going to give it a question mark out of 10. I think it's all right, but I definitely don't think it's the best game I've ever played because it's very simple. A lot of VR interactions are point and click, so the VR implementation is very bare bones in my opinion. But like I said, the gameplay it's all right. It's competent. Not the best, but also not the worst. And I think it's okay for the budget price. But the thing that really kind of put a sour note for me is the generic visuals. Like this is like a Humble Bundle type assets. With the generic 3D models and the generic mall that's from the Humble Bundle packages that you get. So that's the reason why I'm very, very tentative on giving this game a thumbs up. So like I said, this is a question mark out of 10. A neutral recommendation, really, more than anything else. But it works. I did enjoy some of the concepts in here, but it's just so generic. It's hard for me to be enthusiastic about this game. Anyways, I'm Fast Lawyer. Hope you found this video useful. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, have a wonderful day. Goodbye.